always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Hey guys, as you probably have already figured out, I'm starting a meal. I'm starting dinner, supper, whatever you want to call it. It's a crock pot meal. So I'm going to get it all put together. I have to move my pot over so I can open the door properly. But I'm going to throw it together and show it to y'all, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what's in it because it's not my recipe, but it's Park City Stew. I got the recipe from Tasty Kitchen. Let's see. A Happy Cooking Community? Okay. Anyways, it's called Park City Stew. I will link it down below. It's really good, but we started adding onion and Worcestershire sauce to it. It does not call for that, but we do add it. And what I do whenever I change a recipe is I go ahead and write it on there like that. See my writing on the bottom. It's messy, but it's okay. Anyways, I've got all my stuff prepped to put in here in the pot. And I also have a little bag because I need 4 ounces of tomato sauce. The can that I'm using today is 8 ounces because I need to use it first. So I'm going to take half of that, put it in the freezer in a little bag. And I have it labeled so I know what it is. And if I make this again, I just pull it out, throw it in there frozen. But I'm going to get all my vegetables back over here. I rinsed them, or washed them, whatever you want to call it. And I washed my cans because I always wash my cans. I don't care if it comes out of my pantry or somebody else's. When it comes from anywhere, dust and everything gets on it. We don't actually know what might be on it from those warehouses either, because they have crawly critters and stuff sometimes, you know. So I've got my cans, can opener, got my cutting board. This is my cutting board that's got the little no slip stuff on it. I don't use it for meats at all. I only use it for vegetables. Got my handy dandy knife. All I gotta do is get the meat out of the refrigerator, which I found a pack that was already cut up, so I didn't have to worry about thawing it completely. It's still partially frozen, but that's okay. But I need it first because it's the first thing that it's the first thing that goes in the pot. So I need that first. But I'm gonna put it together. You have to layer it, so I'll just talk to you a little bit while I'm doing it, I guess, or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need to probably turn on that other light because it's dark on one side, not on the. It's okay over here. So I've already turned this on low, and I put the stew meat in there, and I've got one of my carrots cut up because this is going to be a lot of chopping. But you layer it with your meat, then your vegetables, and then all your other things that you have to put in. The end of that carrot does not make me happy. It didn't look quite right. That one's not so great either. But you, I didn't, let me start that word again, that sentence over again. The recipe does not call for the onion, but we just wanted onion and we thought we would try it, and we really liked the difference. Now, I recommend for you to try the recipe the way it says first. That's what we did. You may not like the onion in it, or you would rather not have the Worcestershire sauce, but we wanted to add some little something to it, so that's what we did. And that's what I think, even recipes that I make up over time, I may change that recipe. And if other people, you know, they take one of my recipes and they go and they change it, it doesn't hurt my feelings, because we all don't have the same preferences, or maybe we don't like carrots and we don't want to put carrots in there or something, you know, that kind of thing. So maybe we leave that out. Maybe we don't have any onion on the day we're cooking this, but we want it anyway, so we go ahead and we cook it, you know, that kind of thing. It's all about your preference. You can make the recipes your own, make yourself. I didn't cut that one in half. I don't know why I did all that weirdness, but make it how your family likes it. You may hate celery. That's another thing. You may hate celery, and this recipe has celery itself and celery soup in it. Cream of celery. But honestly, it does not taste like celery at all. It's weird. I've never had a recipe other than like chicken noodle soup or something that had celery in it that I couldn't taste the celery. And this recipe has a ton of celery, and I can't really, it's like, it's there, but it's not. It's not like, to me, I can't eat just celery by itself raw. It's off-putting, and I can't eat recipes that have a lot of celery normally. But this one, for some reason, it just does not taste like celery. And I can't remember if this celery that I'm using today is some that I had prepped and put in the freezer with you guys. I think I did. But I had some celery in the refrigerator and it wasn't being used, and I didn't want it to go bad. Let's rinse a little bit more. I don't know why I need to rinse a little bit more. It was just my brain telling me it does. But anyway, I didn't want it to go bad, so I put it in the freezer. I went ahead and washed it, and I chopped it down to a certain size, and I stuck it in the freezer, in freezer bags, and it's ready for me to use. Now, this is too big, so I'm going to have to chop it up some, and it will take me a little bit longer especially if I do one at a time. But I took this out of the freezer right before I started talking to y'all. And I'm going to get rid of those leaves. I'm not getting rid of all the leaves, but those look a little brown. Anyway, I took them out of the freezer right before I started talking to y'all. And you see how easy it is to cut it up because it thaws super quick. I'm going to try to grab up a bunch of it. If it's not cut perfectly, I don't mind. I just poured some into this bowl. And I'm not going to worry about getting all those leaves out. You can put the leaves in there. It's not going to be a big deal. It'll be like... I don't like the way that looks. That's the way I do. I don't like the way that looks. That doesn't make me happy. Oh well. But it doesn't have to be cut perfectly. Just chopped up some. But my point was, it's been out of the freezer just a few minutes and it's already workable. Alright, so that's all the things I have to cut up. Let me make sure. The meat's in there, the potatoes, carrots, celery, the onion, which doesn't call for onion, but that's okay. So all that's ready to go. Put all this in this bowl. That could be my garbage bowl. And then these two things and this do not get put in the dishwasher unless somebody else does it. This one has never been in there, and neither has this. But the what are they called? The can opener has been put in there. I just don't want it in there. Alright, I'll be right back and finish it. I do not know why I took my can opener away. Wasn't thinking. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of this into here. I think it'll be easier that way. Yeah, that's about half. Now seal it up. Press out all the air that I can. And then I'll lay it flat like that to freeze. And it'll be ready when I need it. And I'll use it so quickly that it won't matter that it's in that little sandwich bag. So, let me move that up. Scooch this way a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to put all of the soups and the sauces and the bay leaf and all that in there. So, we'll get the tomato sauce. And the first time I made this, I was thinking, oh my goodness, that's all the liquid there is? That's all that's in there? Is that going to be enough? And it is. It's plenty. Don't let it fool you whenever you start cooking this. There's plenty of liquid in this, the way it says to do it. Because remember, it's a stew, and everything gets cooked really good, and it's just tastes really good. I wish I could find some more of that tomato sauce for 50 cents. I don't even remember where I got that one. I want to say it was Darlene's. Alright, this is cream of chicken. And I have at times went ahead and just kind of mixed everything together in a bowl and then put it in. You don't have to do that. It doesn't make a difference. Everything is going to get together and be happy anyways. And then this is cream of celery, which sometimes has been harder to find, but Darlene seems to always have it. But that's what that was. I had never bought this, didn't even know it was a thing until I did this recipe. And I don't remember exactly who I saw on YouTube that made this recipe. I think it was Jen Chapin? I don't remember how you say her name. I want to say that's her, who it was, but she's a nurse anyways, if it's her, Jenny, or she was. I haven't watched her in a long time. I don't know why I haven't watched her in a long time. I just have certain ones that I watch and other ones that I sometimes watch. Alright, a packet of the onion soup mix. Don't mess up like I did last time. I was supposed to be using some of this and use the wrong thing. I had used the garlic and herb on another recipe. It was supposed to be onion soup. That, I'm gonna go ahead and put my Worcestershire sauce in there. Or Worcestershire. Always shake it before you put it in. And just a couple tablespoons, that's all you need. Just a little bit of the yummy. We love it. You don't want to overdo it, but we love it, so we put some in there. And get that kind of around a little bit. And then bay leaves. And whenever this is done, make sure you take these out. You can eat them, but you don't want to. They are some kind of tough things. So, got everything in there. I think I just splashed myself. Get that off that. Put my lid on and let it cook. I will come over here in a few hours and stir it. And, you know, move everything around a little bit. But I don't really mess with it much. You don't have to do that. It's just something I do. I went to visit Stacey. Fat Man and Big Mama is the name of the channel. I will link it down below. So I haven't been home for hours. And the stew, I'm not sure if it's done. And Noah will be home in like 10 minutes from work. So, for lunch. So I need to check to see if the potatoes are done. But I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you how much liquid is in this. I didn't add any. You saw what I added. I didn't put anything in there. But I need to check one of these potatoes. And then I'm gonna figure out what's happening. But let's see. There's a fork. Let me see if I can grab a big one. Here's a bigger one. Nope, that's not very big. I'm not doing very good with the camera. Here, let's see. Are they done? Please be done. Here, let's try one this way. Actually, yeah. It's done. Yeah. Whew, it was a little scary. Yeah, that was soft. Okay, okay. They don't look... I mean, they're not as soft as they could be, but they are done. So, that's a relief. Yeah, alright. So that's ready to go. I'm going to have to, let me get this camera right. I'm going to put the lid back on it until Noah gets home. And I'm going to grab us some bowls. I don't know what kind of bowl he'll want. Probably the white ones, which I don't know what I'm talking about probably, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to grab bowls. And I've been gone from home all day. I didn't have a lot of chores to do. I'm going to have to empty the dishwasher now that it's finished. And I did cook that. And I'm thinking, because I want a dessert... but I want it slightly healthy. And I did say the next time I cook them, the little apple things I've been doing, I may fix some of those. Because I kind of want some of those. And it does have apple in it, so it's slightly healthy. So I may share that with you guys before I close out this video. Which I'm not closing it out right now, I'm just saying. I don't have a lot to do. But yesterday's video, I thought that I didn't record a lot. It was a lot longer than I thought. It was a lot of me talking. But, there you have it. But I did have a good visit with Stacey. I really enjoyed it. We talked about lots of things. I want to do it more often. You know, when we can. When schedules permit. For her and both of us. And I want to, at some point, maybe, like, film together. We'll see. We haven't talked about it. But, oh, I need to send her a text and tell her I'm home. So, I'll be back. But, this is dinner tonight. Smells so good. The whole house, when I walked in, smells delicious.
The further run from all those yesterdays. Happiness gets nearer. The light that we see closing in so fast ahead. It's hope, it's getting clearer. The more I think of all the tough times we survived, the more it makes me smile. If nothing's broken us, yeah, nothing ever will. 'Cause dreams are hard to kill. And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just hold on tight, it'll be alright. Show me the way. Show me a way to somewhere. To somewhere. Nothing from the past can hurt us anymore. We're free of what we lost. Not anything or anyone will hold us back, no matter what the cost. And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just hold on tight, it'll be alright. Show me the way. Show me a way to somewhere. Show me the way.
Okay, so I'm gonna start making, I don't know what they're called, because I don't even know if this is something that other people have made and I saw it and I don't know where it came from, other than apple cinnamon sugar sounds good, cream cheese icing sounds delicious. I don't know. Anyways, I have about an eighth of a block, a little bit less than that, of, or about, well, it's about an eighth of a block of what? Eighth of a block of cream cheese. That's what it is, cream cheese. Got about an eighth of a block of that for the icing, and I just closed the dishwasher by leaning on it. And I don't know how much this is, because this is just like a little it's a 25cc scoop. I don't even know. I got it from one of those collagen things after I finished my collagen. The collagen container, that's what it is. I washed it and put it in here with my brown sugar. So that's 3 scoops of that, probably about a quarter of a cup maybe. And then probably maybe a teaspoon of cinnamon. Maybe not quite a teaspoon, I don't know, just some. I don't want too much cinnamon, and the reason why I don't, there's a bug, or I'm crazy, I don't know, it could be both. The reason why I don't want too much cinnamon is because I just don't think it needs a lot. I like the apple flavor, and I don't know, I just don't want a lot of cinnamon. I just want enough, if that makes sense. It's kind of like an apple pie, apple dumpling. I don't know. I'm just talking crazy. So, I got that. I've got 2 of these crescent roll things. These are new words. And now I've got 2, they're kind of small apples. They seem pretty bruised. When I took them out of the bag, that's the way they were. So, woo, I tried to stab myself with a fork, I guess. I'm going to peel these and cut them up. I'll show you how big I'm going to chop them in a moment. I don't like bad spots on apples. They bug me. And these have a lot of bruises. I don't like it. Aw, I could have went all the way around if it hadn't been for that bruise. Oh well. I like to challenge myself and see how far I can get without stopping. Does that sound childish? Maybe. But, you know, do things in the kitchen that are fun, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to set that one there. I think I've lost my mind today. Or I never had it. I don't know. But this will be the last thing I do for the day. And then I'm going to go shower and get ready to just... Well, actually, no. I'm not going to veg out. I'm going to record a video for my planner video. Because I'm behind on those. Now, I'm not behind on showing y'all. But I'm behind on filming. And I need to get it filmed. The oven's preheated to 350. Forgot to say that it needs to be preheated to 350. Alright, let's grab a cutting board. Okay, so I grabbed this one because one, it was there. Two, I'm gonna use it as a spot to roll my little things too. Did you know apples squeak? Try to get all of that core part out. We don't want that. It's not tasty. Alright. And I just found out a little while ago that which I don't think I've even mentioned it. Jeff was supposed to work tomorrow. Oh, well, but they canceled it, which I'm glad of. I'm glad they canceled it because I want him to be home. He works hard. They don't need to keep him extra. He works hard as it is. He worked extra last night, or he was there extra last night. I don't know what will come of that survey or whatever they call it that they did. Hopefully it will be that he will be able to just work one shift and not have to swap. It would be really nice if he had only first shift, which if he had only third shift, I don't think we could handle it. Well, we would have to handle it, but we wouldn't want it. We would have to handle it until I don't know when. There would be nothing we could do, I guess. But it's not something we desire. I'll put it that way. Alright. So, I don't really know if this is going to be enough apple. Because the last time I did this, or the last 2 times I've done this, it was one large apple. And I'm using 2 small apples. But I'm going to cut them into small pieces. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, my battery's fixing to die. So let me get this done real quick. It's raining again. It rained on me on the way to Stacey's house. It was barely raining whenever I left the house. Oh, I'm going to put this in the cinnamon sugar as well. I didn't say that part. And it looks like my battery's about to die, so I'm going to have to change that battery out. So let me cut this up real quick, and then I'll change the battery, and then I'll come back. Okay, I swapped out that fork for a spoon. I should have used a spoon in the beginning. I don't know why I didn't. I may have to add some more brown sugar to this, because I don't know if there's going to be enough here. Maybe there will. I just need some to... It caramelizes and it's really good. It's like a caramel apple type thing. I'm going to add one more scoop. actually may have more apple here than what I did in the beginning. Like what I did the other times I made this. I don't know. Alright, so it's super simple. I have a pan here with parchment, and I say it's super simple. If you beat up your crescent rolls, it'll release some of the pent-up anger. No, I'm just joking. I don't really know. It just is the way it is. Alright, I'm going to roll these out. Now, you could do this two ways. You could just take each side and pinch them together, put filling on one side and fold it over. And I've done it that way. But the bite-sized ones that are, well, they're not really bite-sized. Not me biting them anyways. This way, it seems to be better. You just put your your apple in your crescent roll. You put that like that. And then you just seal up all that apple. Is what you're doing. You seal it all up. As much as you can. And like I said, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody else do this before. People probably have done it. I don't remember. And if I did, I would give them credit. Y'all know that. But I should have saved this for a Fall Food Friday thing. Are y'all participating? I'm planning on it. In fact, I've been looking for recipes for Fall Food Friday with Fallon. Alright, so make a little dough ball, whatever. It'll explode. I'm pretty sure. They always do. I don't care. And then I just stick it on there. And I'm just going to do that with all of them. Pop them in the oven at 350 for, I want to say 10 or 12 minutes. I'm not exactly sure. Because I didn't time them. I used my sniffer. That's what I did. I used my nose to know when they were done every other time that I've made them. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but I will time them this time, and I will tell you. See, little bitty apple dumpling, apple caramel, apple yumminess. I don't know. They are delicious, though. I'm telling you, the apple. Oh, I use Granny Smith apples. I don't know how it would be with anything else. But I use Granny Smith because they're tart. And they're sweet. And they're just, they don't get mushy whenever you bake with them. And they're just delicious. I don't really know how else to say it. But I'm going to get these in here. And I'll be back. Okay. Just thought about something. I probably shouldn't have been beating on the counter whenever I was doing the opening because it probably jiggled you all around, and I'm sorry about that. But I think I made some of those with extra apple or something. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I usually use Granny Smith apples. But I have 3 of these left. So I have some frozen blueberries in the freezer. So I'm going to try something. I wanted to know what this was like anyway. So I'm going to stick some blueberries in here, in each one of these. That's ice. I don't want the ice in there. That's water. That'll be water in the end. I'm not going to put cinnamon here, on here, whatever, something. But I am going to put a little bit of, oh, I've got that many left. Oh well, I'll do something with them, make a pancake. That will be good with pancakes. But anyways. I'm going to put a tiny bit of brown sugar in each one of these. That wasn't even a whole scoop. And I'm going to wrap these up the way I did the others. And I'm going to put the same icing on because it's just like a cream cheese icing. But I'm going to see how they are with blueberries. Because I wanted to anyway. Maybe delicious, or maybe our next favorite. I don't know. And if we don't like it, we've only made 3. And there's 3 of us. So each one of us can try it. If Jeff wants to. I don't know. He's not into the cream cheese icing thing. And I'm pretty sure we'll be able to tell the difference because of the fact that these are blueberries and they'll probably explode and who knows what kind of mess we're going to have. Every time that I've done this though, I do end up with a bit of a mess happening on the, see, that one's already leaking. On the pan, it will leak out the way that just did, but it'll turn into this caramelized, yummy, cinnamony sugar. And yes, we eat it. Alright, so I'm going to put these in the oven. That one's doing the same thing. And I'll be back whenever they're done. I'm going to put them in for 10 minutes, and if that's enough, I'll let you know. Okay, so now I'm going to make the icing, or frosting. I don't know what it's called. It's something. Anyway, I've got some confectioner sugar here. I don't know how much. I didn't measure ever before. So we're going to do the abouts. That's about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup, maybe. And then a tablespoon or so of either milk, heavy whipping cream, or 1/2 whatever you want to use. That might be more than what I need. I wasn't paying attention. That may be 2 tablespoons. So this may be thinner than what I want. But anyway, this is just a quick cream cheese frosting is what this is, I guess. Is what you would call it. That's what I guess you would think it would be. That's what I think of whenever I see it. But you just mix this together until it is completely mixed, and if it is not thin enough, you just add a little bit more of the liquid. You could use water. I would not, but you could if you really wanted to. So far, those have been in there for almost 14 minutes. Let me get a thing. You know, a thing. A spatula, a silicone spatula. I love these things because they get all of the stuff off. And that cream cheese really likes to stick. Put this over here on this piece of plastic wrap I had there. But see, it's all mixed together now. That's about the thickness I would want, where that it doesn't fall off easily. 14 minutes, let's see. Let's give them 2 more minutes. So that'll be 16 minutes. Then I think they'll be done. But anyway, this is the way that should look. like that. Now, another variation you could do with these, put peanuts or pecans in it. Not peanuts. Well, I guess you could put peanuts. Put pecans in these with the apple. Oh, that'd probably be so delicious. So I'm gonna let those finish, and I'm gonna put this on while they're still hot. I know that probably sounds weird to some people, but that's the way I do it. Okay, 16 minutes, and I told you it'd make a mess all over. There's even blue over here. You can tell the blueberry ones. Let's see, I'll show you this way. See, it's a mess, but you give that just a couple minutes, and all that will turn into this yummy candy. So I am going to let it sit here for probably a minute or so, and then I'm going to put them on something else, because I don't want them to sit here on this, and you know, I don't want them to stay here on this pan. Oh, that one may have a little blueberry on it. Loosen them up a little bit, because I haven't figured out how to keep the stuff from oozing out. I just haven't figured it out, but I'll be back. Okay, I have 10 over here and 6 over here, and the reason why I kept this is because it does, oh, this is a little bit thinner than I normally like it to be. That means it's gonna melt a little bit more. That's okay. Maybe I should let these cool a little bit, but I just put a little bit of the icing on the top like that and just let it sit there and let it kind of do its own thing. I don't force it down. I don't rub it around. I don't know why either. This is just the way I do it. This is the way I did it when I first did them. And I just put a little bit of icing on each one. It may not be something somebody else would do. It may not be the way somebody else would do it. But it's just the way I started doing it. And a lot of times, I have no rhyme or reason why I do things. It's just because I do want to get this out of the way, because it's in the way. Ooh, I think I just threw some. That one doesn't have as much. That one has a little more. I may take some from it and put on another one. Then again, I may not have to. It may be just fine, just like it is, because it looks like I'm going to have just the right amount to put on all of them. I don't have perfect measurements, and I'm sorry for that. I don't even have a printable for y'all for this. It's just something I came up with. I will try. If you want a printable, I'll try to come up with one. I'll try to do one, but I'm not going to put it down in the description unless y'all want it. But that's them. That's my little apple yumminess is I don't know. They're really good. They're good for breakfast, snack. Not a dinner. Don't eat this for dinner. But that's them. Okay, so this is a piece of that off of the pan there. See, it's like candy. Cinnamon candy. Oh, I'm dropping it. I had a little bit of blueberry on this one. Daisy thinks she's getting some, but she's not. But yeah, it's like a little piece of candy. I thought about trying. That was good with that blueberry. I bet you those blueberry things are gonna be really good. Anyway, thought about trying to make some candy like that. I don't know. I've made peanut brittle before a long time ago. It's been years and years and years. It's been over 20 years because I don't even remember if I had the kids yet. So if it was before the kids, it was over 23 years ago. If it was after, it could be 23 or less. But yeah, I did make peanut brittle before. It's been a long time. I need to try that again. But yeah, that parchment paper makes it really easy to clean up, which I should have used a bigger piece because it did get on the pan some. That's okay. But that is all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you, all I did was cook. And I did empty the dishwasher. I did reload it too, but I didn't show that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really don't know how it's going to turn out because I don't know. But I did enjoy my visit with Stacey today. Y'all go check out our channel. I will link it down below. Fat Man and Big Mama. Awesome couple. Sweet as they can be. And I just want you to go check them out. Go subscribe. Have fun on their channel. She doesn't get to post as often as she'd like because she has different health issues. But you will not miss out. She will post. It just may be a little bit every once in a while. But you will enjoy. But see, I get to enjoy it more often because I can go to her house. If I want to. And she can come over here if she wants to. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Do all the YouTube things if you'd like to. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels and be sweet.